It was supposed to be a relaxing weekend getaway. I booked that Airbnb because I needed a break from everything: work, noise, city life. Pictures showed a peaceful cabin deep in the woods, perfect for 2 nights of silence. The host's name was George, and his reviews were glowing, friendly, helpful, great communication. But something about his messages felt off. He replied instantly every time, even when I messaged him at 2 a.m. just to confirm the check in. He wrote back, "No problem. I'll be watching for your arrival." I laughed it off then. I shouldn't have. The host seemed too friendly, cameras everywhere. Cabin was about 2 hours outside the city, surrounded by trees so thick that GPS barely worked. When I pulled up, there was no other car in sight, just that small wooden cabin with lights already on. Inside, everything looked exactly like the pictures: neat, cozy, maybe too perfect. The first thing I noticed, small red light blinking above the TV. First, I thought it was a smoke detector, but it was aimed downwards, right at the couch. Then another one in the corner of the bedroom, and one above the kitchen sink. I counted 4 in total, all positioned like cameras. When I texted George about it, he responded instantly again. "Those are old sensors. Don't worry about them." Still, I couldn't shake the feeling that someone was watching. Every sound, the creak of the floorboards, the wind outside, even the hum of the fridge, started to feel too loud, too alive. At night, I kept the lights on. We heard footsteps upstairs, but no one was booked above us. Next evening, things got worse. I was sitting by the fireplace, scrolling through my phone, when I heard it. Faint but clear footsteps, slow, above me. This was a one-story cabin. There was no upstairs. It froze. The sound continued, pacing right over where I sat, creaking back and forth. I grabbed my phone flashlight and looked around, my heart pounding so hard I could feel it in my throat. Then, out of nowhere, my phone buzzed. A new message. "George, are you enjoying your stay so far?" That exact second, the footsteps stopped. We checked the footage. We saw him watching us sleep. I decided I couldn't stay another night. I packed my things fast, but before I left, something inside me needed to know the truth. So I climbed onto the counter to check one of those sensors. It wasn't a sensor. It was a small hidden camera. It had a blinking SD card slot and a tiny wire running behind the wall. I pulled it slightly. The light went off. When I checked the others, same thing. All cameras, all live. I yanked them out one by one, heart racing until I reached the bedroom. That's when I noticed something behind the closet door, a latch. When I pulled it open, I saw a narrow crawl space, dark, cold, smelling of dust, and something else, something rotten. Inside were cables, old blankets, and a small monitor showing live footage of me from just minutes ago. And then, frame froze. Someone was behind me in the feed. I turned instantly. The door slammed shut. Something heavy hit the wall, and I heard breathing, slow, deep, inches away. I bolted out of that room, sprinted to the car, dropped my phone, picked it up again, and just drove. No GPS, no lights, just speed and panic. Half an hour later, I reached a gas station and called the police. When they searched the cabin, they found several hidden rooms built under the floorboards. Each had small holes drilled upward, directly under the bed and a bathroom. The cameras were recording everything through a single server hidden under the crawl space. But the most disturbing part, they never found George. The account was fake. The real cabin owner had been missing for over a year. Emotional, cold silence, or moral reflection. Sometimes late at night, I still get anonymous messages on Airbnb. Just a single sentence. "Would you like to book again?" I've deleted the app now, but I still can't sleep in total darkness, because sometimes, even in my own apartment, I feel like there's still someone watching. If you've ever stayed at an Airbnb alone, check the corners, check the ceilings, and check who's really hosting you, because sometimes the scariest part of the house isn't what's inside it. It's who's watching from outside.